Hey, y'all. Welcome. A lot of people in the chat. Appreciate that. Negative Nancy, first in the chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here. Meech in here. Close second. Appreciate that. Crooked Orchid. All right. Welcome. Okay, you already kind of figured out what we're talking about. That's cool. Meech, yeah, you're kind of on the right track there. So, yeah, we got a. This is a weird one today. Becky, Scarf Mommy, what's up? Hope you guys had a great weekend, and thank you for joining me. Today we're talking about something weird that took off last summer, kind of end of summer into fall, and now it's having a resurgence, and it's worrisome. So we're gonna look at that. Meech says, is this the fridge version of the clacking consumerism? So I was going to do a show about fridge restocks, okay? Because that's a new thing that's trending on TikTok. But I felt like that was kind of like reusing a show idea, like, because it's basically the same exact show we did the other time. But I will tell you, that is our most watched episode by 10 times. Like, normally like 10 or whatever, 15 people watch this. 200 and some people watched the restocking video. So somebody likes them, but you know, we're not going to do the same show every day. So today we're talking about fridge scaping, okay? This is a special kind of fridge restocking, and it is weird and somewhat dangerous in my opinion. So, you know, we got some people that'll set us up and introduce us to the concept. And then we got some instructionals. And then we got some crazy examples. And yeah, I think you guys will like it because it is absolutely crazy. But yeah, it is the exact same people who do the restock videos. And I feel like they are just running out of ways to sell junk to us. Because this is just... it's too much. It's egregious. So I think we just get right into it. Oh, I had the had the Google Trends for the topic, but I'll wait to show you that. Okay, so here's a brief explanation of the trend, and can kind of get us started here. And I don't know why we have no audio. Hold on a second. Oh, well, that's why. I swear you'd think I don't use my computer except for this show. Okay. So we should be good now. I think we have audio and we got, okay, we're playing. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So let's see. Let's learn what fridge scaping is. Oh, it is on mute. Okay. Oh, the sound isn't available. Oh. Okay, so this person got copyright claimed, but basically, fridge scaping. That's crazy, dude, because I found this video like earlier today, and it's already been copyright claimed. Okay, but she's showing us some examples of fridge scaping. Okay, and man, it pisses me off that the audio's already gone. But I guess I'll just read their lame script. Okay, so this is kind of like influencer restocking, all right? So you put a bunch of junk in your fridge, Lindsay Living, that girl that they just showed there. I think that's her name. You're gonna see, yeah, Lindsay Living. She has a great channel on TikTok. You're gonna see a lot of her content here. So people are saying creates a sense of harmony. I mean, like, are you guys looking at these pictures? Like, what? Like, when I first saw this, I did not believe this was even a thing. I'm like, there's no way people are doing this. There's no way. There's just no way, right? And so I started doing a little research because this looks like they set this up just to take this picture, right? And also, one thing you notice in these pictures, nothing is cold, okay? We're talking about refrigerators, okay? Nothing is cold in these things because they've been open for 6 hours while they do these videos, okay? Number one, all of these fridges are open because any cold fridge, as you know, if you leave it open, the door open for too long, the glass will start to frost up. And that is not happening in any of these videos. So,
imagine the day they see you again. And you are just, well, better.
I mean, I beg to differ, but okay. Let's see here. She went really fast through that. That's a really quick one, all right? So before, let's look at normal fridge. That looks like normal fridge to me. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, it's, you know, it's fine. I don't see anything wrong with any of this. This is just a normal refrigerator with groceries in it. But then someone on TikTok made her feel bad about herself and her fridge, and so she did this. Okay? First thing you got to do is take all the stuff out of your fridge completely. And here's another example, like I was saying, you can tell that the refrigerator is clearly warm for the filming of this video. There's no way these things are even plugged in. Okay? Now, like, that was insanely fast, but I mean, you know, she filled it up. She's got a lot of containers and they all match, okay? This one's not too bad. Honestly, it's just food in containers. And those are pre-prepared veggies and fruits, it looks like. So this one isn't that crazy, okay? Meech says, step one, be ashamed. Yes, have a little bit of embarrassment, okay? Just acknowledge it. It's crazy what we're doing, okay? So here's another one. And these, okay, we're missing out on whatever. The newest thing on TikTok is to do classical music on every single video because I guess so that things don't get copyright claimed. So some really annoying music on these videos, but we'll get through it. I'll mute the ones that are bad, but okay. So here's normal fridge, okay? Doesn't really look crazy to me. Like, literally, it's just groceries. Looks good to me. They're in there. Nothing, like, rotten. Nothing that's, like, been sitting there a long time. And the refrigerator's clean, okay? Okay, hold on a second. Black magic in the house? What's going on, my man? Appreciate you coming. We're talking about fridge-scaping today, where crazy people put antiques in their refrigerators. So right now, I don't know if you saw that. I mean, that is what? We got a mirror in here. Okay. Okay, yeah, the sound is annoying, of course. A whole mirror in the fridge. Tessa, what's up? Angelina, thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. We are talking about people who have antiques in their refrigerator for some reason, and I think it might be a mental disorder. So we're investigating that. Black Magic says, thanks, happy to have found you guys. Well, I am happy that you found us too. We are here Mondays and Fridays at 7 o'clock. And I just try and find a topic that I think is funny and or interesting or people might care about, and I just talk about it and show you examples and read the chat and just chill. It's super laid back, and anyone can chat, so feel free to pipe up, and I'll make sure to try and read everyone's messages. Tess, hope you're doing well. Also, yeah, Angelina, man, appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so got distracted here. So this is an antique mirror, okay, or something that purports to be an antique mirror, and it is in the refrigerator. Let's stick that thing on the wall, right? And then it's got these like, she's got like a brass like decanter type of thing to put butter packets in. Sure. Then you got you know that you got that. Everybody has one of these things. I try not to, Meech. You know, we try and keep it friendly around here. I appreciate everyone for being here. Yeah, but okay, so I don't know what this brass thing is. It's definitely scratching the glass is what I would worry about. So that's happening. And then you got this one got me, okay? There is no what's this for? Can you hold on, we need, what is this for? Why do you have a head, a disembodied head with flowers in it in your refrigerator? Okay, I get cleaning your fridge. Cleaning your fridge is great. Having a nice clean fridge, you know, you take everything out, clean all the glass, bust it all down, get rid of stuff that expired or whatever. Awesome, I'm on board. Have a clean fridge. Why do you have a head with flowers in it and antiques in there? Tell me what that's for. I don't understand it. Okay, Elmo needs to be here because this is gonna get out of control. All right, so disembodied head. What else do you have? Okay, another thing that's popular is these glass cloches, and you don't want to use a Ziploc bag or a Tupperware. You want to put a wooden plate in your fridge, and then put a 40-pound glass cloche on top of it, okay? Everyone has them. This is Rage Talk, says Tessa. Oh man, there's a couple satire ones I've got for you that are just great. KO says we need Elmo. Dude, Elmo is here all the time. He never goes away. He is just waiting. I should probably not call him that because like Sesame Street's gonna try and sue me or something, but I don't know what his real name is. But yes, Chaos Elmo is right here on the bench because we need him. We need him ready. So here's our, you know, of course we have to have, this is our ad, the Olipop. I'm sure she's not getting paid to show this at all, right? Another undisclosed ad. And here we have a brass, maybe mushrooms and an actual, like a fake candle. Okay. At least it's not a real candle in the fridge. We'll see somebody else do that later. So happy to have some more people. KO says, hey, yeah, me too, man. That's great. It's great to see some new faces. Appreciate you guys. Angelina says, I don't think Chaos Elmo's taken yet. Yeah, I think that's what Meech calls it. So that's what I call it. And she's the originator, the purveyor of Chaos Elmo. She has all the different ones too. I need to get different ones. We need the top hat one for Fancy Chaos. And the dollar sign one, that one was good too. I like that. The dollars raining in the background. Anyways, okay, so now we have a small easel with a miniature oil painting on it, or what purports to be. Maybe it's like a, oh, that might actually be like needlepoint or something. Very impressive art, but why is it in the crisper? Why is that in the crisper drawer? Tell me. Oh, birthday shout out? Tessa, birthday shout out. Oh, wait, is today the birthday? Oh, wait. I thought it already passed. Did it pass? Tess had her birthday. I won't say how old she was, but she had her birthday. Happy birthday. I hope it was a great one. And I'm sure you were happy to get that good news right before your birthday. So hopefully you got to actually do something and not take care of old people and kids like you always are. So KO says Meech with the range of emotions. Yes. KO, okay, also shut up there, not putting candles in there and lighting them. Yes, I know, right? KO and Scarf Mommy say happy birthday, Queen. Happy birthday. Yeah, let us know what you did. Hopefully you got to do something cool, or, you know, hubby got you something nice. Maybe you got like an hour away from not taking care of people for a second. Oh, with the old folks today. Okay. All right. Well, hard at work as usual. Hopefully it's going smoothly. So now we got like a zoomed out view of this fridge, and it kind of looks weird. There's not really a lot of food in there. We got some peaches and soda, mostly just antiques, with kind of food like on them. And that's it. That's her fridge. Tessa says thank you. Yeah, hopefully you don't have to work all night. Get out and get you some birthday cake or, you know, something. Becky says happy birthday as well. Okay, so the next thing that I found is a theme. Okay, this is the next. Why are we putting antiques in the fridge? I wondered the same thing, Angelina. So these ones kind of make a little more sense because they're themed, but also why? Just why are we doing this? Okay. If you guys are familiar, I was not. Apparently there was a show in 2014 called Outlander. And this girl has done an Outlander themed refrigerator fridgescape.
Through the Outlander fridge. Yesterday there was peanut butter and jelly sandwich here, which
okay, so I didn't pull this video. The video she posted previous to this, she had just a naked, just a loose peanut butter and jelly sandwich sitting on top of this towel. That green towel right there that's over that basket. There was just a PBJ cut in half diagonally, and the two halves were just perched on the towel and like not covered whatsoever. So people were roasting her about the weird PB&J. So she actually claims to have eaten the PB&J. It is not in the fridge anymore. But as you can see, we got a lot of we got some plants, fresh carrots in some sort of 5-pound like ceramic jug. Yeah, KO naked. Just a loose PB&J in the fridge. No bag, no glass cloche, nothing. No bamboo Tupperware to put it in. Becky says that's a JLR move, right? That's what I thought, man. Like, that's weird. Okay.
It was a reference.
Okay, so she's got another jug with celery in it, okay? And then a wooden basket with blueberries in there. These aren't bad. It looks nice, okay? Look at the middle right, okay? There's just a straight up jewelry box just in the fridge. It's a whole wooden box with a hinged top, and it's on the middle shelf. You can't even open that. What's that in there for? other than just making this video. And then the milk, look at this milk on the right side, okay? She's got a piece of twine and a tag on there, presumably so that you can write the expiration date on there. But newsflash, when you open milk and take it out of its original container, just forget about that expiration date. It's expiring like probably tomorrow. Like the reason that we package food in a certain way is to like keep it fresh, keep it from spoiling, keep bacteria from being introduced. And what you're doing with all of these things, Tess says that's where I store. Oh, well, hey, don't tell us that. That is actually a good place. Stick all your jewelry in the fridge, okay? Because the robbers will never look in there. But if you have an obvious jewelry box just in the fridge, like what I would do is you have like one of those, like a fake, like, looks like a jar of salsa, but like the bottom of it unscrews and it's like hollow on the inside or something. That's what you need, and as your safe in the fridge. But yeah, so she's got a ceramic tray for the eggs to sit in, and a wood tray for jam and looks like some cream, heavy cream in another glass container. Like, this is not good. And then of course the glass cloche. You need to have the cloche for your, you know what this, I'll let her explain what that is, because it looks like it's molding in there, and it actually is, and she'll tell you why.
It's to when Jamie tries peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in the show. Here we have moldy bread and cloches. Claire is making penicillin.
Excuse me, what? Claire's doing what? Making penicillin. You have moldy bread under a cloche inside of your fridge, and you're making your own penicillin. Okay. Well, do you think when they make penicillin in the lab that they store their lunch in the same area that they're producing the penicillin? You think it's like safe to have like moldy stuff just in your refrigerator on purpose? Like, I don't know if it's covered with a cloche, whatever, but like, huh? This was like a whole side quest problem that I had where people are making their own medicines. We might just have to do a whole separate stream about that, because like, what? What are you doing? We don't need to make our own penicillin. We have that. People are making that know what they're doing. Please let them do it. This is insane stuff. I can't with these people. Okay, all right. Besides Claire making penicillin, what else do we have in this science project?
Black horse in the...
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. I think I might be roasting her for no reason. I think she's referencing in the show when the character makes penicillin. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Claire's a person in the show, not your roommate. Fantastic. What else?
Back is supposed to be a reference.
We have a picture of just a framed photo of a horse just in the fridge. I mean, you guys, I have 3 in mine, so that's totally normal.
I hung some dried florals.
See, this actually makes sense to use a refrigerator for. She's drying some lavender in there, okay? Real authentic. She probably bought it at the store.
Like there are
just guessing. Meech says, not the Elmo Happy Birthday Queen.
Kitchen in Fraser's Ridge. And then as you can see, there's a lot.
And then we have a wood enclosure filled with little milk bottles that have veggies. Just, I mean, those are just like loose, just sprigs of basil. It's not like she's like growing something in there, which wouldn't work since the light would have to be on in the refrigerator for your plant to grow in there. a lot of people be putting these plants in there, and I don't think they're thinking about the fact that the light's not on when the door's closed.
Lots of herbs throughout the refrigerator. There's also some items that are good for tea.
What?
Such as the bee balm. I wanted to put some things in here that I think Claire would have actually used. This is St. John's wort. It's known for helping with insomnia.
All right. This is crazy to me. Like, I get it. You know, I've been fans of a show, I guess. We all have, right? So Inside Edition caught wind of this trend, and they weighed in on it, and they're gonna news-splain it to us, okay?
It's the wacky viral trend sweeping the nation.
Sorry to keep interrupting, but like, why do news people have to all talk with that same inflection? I don't get that. This is not a serious story. Like, we don't need to talk like we're negotiating a peace deal with the UN here.
I'm going to line these up tallest to shortest.
It's called fridgescaping.
It's called fridgescaping. And it might be killing you.
Creative types organize and decorate the inside of their refrigerators.
She has a lot of ceramics in there. That's a lot of stuff. And here's another, just a little tiny gold frame of, and like a flower. I mean, I love, making an area of your house, like nicely decorated or aesthetic to like please your brain. I totally get that. But like your refrigerator, you're kind of playing with your health, because you're putting your food safety at risk in order to have an aesthetic, and I think it's a little bit dangerous. Now, when these influencers are just doing this for the video, and then they're taking all this stuff out of the fridge afterwards, fine, but their viewers aren't seeing that. They're seeing, oh, this is how everyone should have their refrigerator, and they're doing it. KO says some people store orchids in the fridge. Totally get putting some flowers in the fridge because it does help them last longer. Absolutely. But not as a way to decorate the inside of a closed refrigerator. You feel me? Meech says, it's like when they did the news story on the car whistles. Yeah. Yeah. Cannot take it seriously. KO says, my fridge is so ugly, I need to spruce it up. Well, you better go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or whatever craft store and get you some contact paper. Okay, you need to cover all the vents in your refrigerator that allow it to work. Just cover those up with floral print. That'll be step one. Meech says, I don't have enough room. I don't think I have enough room in my fridge. I have 6 people to feed. That's the other problem, is that these refrigerators are impractical because you can't get to the things in the back without taking all of the stuff out of the front. So it's a lot of work. I mean, in addition to spending 4 hours setting this up, then you have to reset it up every time you get something out of your fridge, man. That's craziness.
With all sorts of things you wouldn't normally find in a fridge, like tulips, picture frames,
and like a bird and a picture. And
even sculptures.
Huh? Where's the food in this picture? There's peaches in this swan. And then we have an actual, that's a candelabra, right? Step 1 is be ashamed. Yes. Yeah, step 1 is be ashamed. Step 2 is to get what's it called? Campylobacter, okay? Step 3 is E. coli.
In this one, the butter has its own...
In this one, the butter has its own awning. What? Why do we have a butter awning? What is this? What are we doing with this? Why is this here? What? What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? This is craziness. Me just... Are we taking first communion in here or what? Yes. Yes. Meech, that is a tiny awning. It looks like it's made of popsicle sticks. Like, she actually made this thing for this purpose. I mean, it's cute, but like, again, why are we spending our time doing this? Like, you're clearly very talented. What are you doing this for?
Little awning surrounded by flowers. This one looks like an...
Oh my God, what? There's lights in there now. Okay, we have whole... This is like Christmas lights, but they're, they have flowers for the bulb. Maybe like they're Easter lights or something. There was like a little flash, right?
An enchanted... This...
Yeah,
this surrounded by
hold
flowers. This...
Look at... You see all these jars? They have just a bunch of glass jars filled with milk, it looks like. You cannot just open 4 gallons of milk and pour them into glass jars. You can't do it. Unless you drink a gallon of milk, or well, you'd have to drink them all in 2 days. Maybe 3, but I mean, like, there's no way you're gonna get that jar clean enough that it's gonna be as clean as the inside of a sanitized milk jug. Okay? These people, like, this is what they do for a living. Why are we calling their containers into question? Meech says, do fairies live in there? Right? It is like those little fairy houses people make. KO says, I bet they make money. I hope so.
This
yeah.
one looks like an enchanted forest.
This is definitely undisclosed ads. 100%. Mood lighting. We have a deer statue. There are some blueberries in there, so there is actual food and some cherries.
It's complete with mood lighting.
I'm gonna cut some of this for the refrigerator.
Lindsay Judish is a popular fridgescaper. She says she spent about 3 hours creating her Bridgerton-themed arrangement called
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a Bridgerton themed fridge, you guys.
What else?
Bridgerton? Guys? I can't. Bridgerton? What are we doing here?
Bridgerton.
I thought it was just so beautiful. Such a fun way to romanticize your kitchen.
She spent 3 hours doing this. That's right, Meech. 3 hours that the fridge was open and plugged in. We're saving the earth right now.
Berries and porcelain and grapes in a lovely glass bowl. Lindsay showed us how she beautifies her fridge every 2 weeks.
So I think we're gonna fill in some.
Okay. New development. 2 weeks? You leave this stuff in there for? I mean, if you're gonna do this, like, these items need to come out. You know? Like, you can't be leaving stuff in there for 2 weeks. The amount of, like, condensation and moisture that's gonna develop and just soak into these items that weren't meant to be in a refrigerator, wood items, brass items, I don't even know what scientifically is happening here, chemically, you know? This might actually be like creating bioweapons, and we don't even know it. Bridgerton is gonna be the end of us. Becky says 3 hours, that's crazy just to make your fridge look fancy. KO says, I would love 3 hours, right? I mean, even if you're a creative person, what, you're spending 3 hours doing this? Like, what? You could really have applied yourself and made something cool, I think. I mean, not that these don't look good. They're beautiful, but it's the example we're setting, I feel like, is the problem I have with it. Here's another candle in the fridge candle.
Some of the blanks with some candles.
Yep, Lindsay puts LED candles in her fridge. And check out that bust of a woman in a turkey. Milk gets poured into pretty glass vases, and edible flowers go into vases that look like books.
Again, keeping the flowers in the fridge, totally get it. Pouring milk out of its container into a vase to drink it out of later makes 0 sense to me. You're just wasting food at this point.
Groceries, you may want to pick up some fridge decorations too.
I can't. I can't. So here's a little clip I found of some people reacting to this new phenomenon, and I thought their conversation was funny. Becky says, I just hope their family appreciate a fancy fridge, right? Like, the kids do not care about this, I guarantee, right? So that's kind of what we're getting into next, is like, aside from the influencer, the momfluencer of the house, does anyone else like this?
Ash, what are your grievances?
Okay, so my main one is something I just discovered.
Okay.
Have you guys heard about fridge-scaping?
Yes. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Can we get real? Like, can we have one place in our house that doesn't need to be, like, aesthetically pleasing?
Right? Like, not everything has to be Instagram. You can just have a normal life and have a normal fridge and it's fine. Why do we have to make people feel inadequate or bad for not spending 9 hours making their own artisanal flour to bake bread with and making a sourdough starter? And it's nice having hobbies, but like it's too much, man. Like, it's too much pressure on people. Meech says, I would have to be the only one to touch the fridge after all that, because there ain't no way my kids would respect the design. Right? That's what I'm saying. There's no way these people live with anyone else, or that these fridges are actually being used by real human beings. Oh, okay. Crooked Orchid says, so in an industrial fridge, salsa and such things that are acidic cause great harm to the unit that runs the cold system. So I'm worried these things are going to ruin the fridge. Oh, 100%. Yeah, you are absolutely right. Because you're putting weird, like, wood and brass and, like, weird, like, just vessels of bacteria is what I think.
These women are putting vases of flowers in their fridge. They're taking things out of the plastic and putting it in these, like...
Okay, so there's an orchid for you, Crooked Orchid. And we have 2 yogurts. It's almost like the food is an afterthought in these. It's kind of like an obligation. Like, we forgot we have to put food in there because it is like a fridge or whatever. So they kind of prop up like 4 items. What are you making with, now you guys all, pretty much everyone in the chat cooks. So what are you making? You got orchid, 6 eggs, and then you have, looks like quail eggs. So you have 6 chicken eggs, and then, a dozen quail eggs, 2 yogurts, some linguine, and an onion, and 47 lemons. What are we making?
Gorgeous glass container.
Oh, don't forget the coconut water. We also have that. And another plant growing off of this side.
Containers to make their fridge beautiful. Like, that's a little ridiculous to me. They're like Chip and Joanna-ing their fridge. And
right. I saw that and I thought these people are...
Why? Using Chip and Joanna as a verb is... That's wild to me. We are Chip and Joanna-ing our fridge, but I know exactly what she's saying.
Too stupid to live. Nobody's going to do that. And now they're doing it.
It's like people are...
Yeah. That's what I thought. No one is going to do this, and now people are doing it. People with 10 views, 20 views on TikTok excuse me, are doing a fridge scape. What are you doing? Angelina, yeah, that's right. 47 lemons, dog. What? We're making linguine with lemonade and quail egg.
There's like a niche.
Fridgescaping,
Yeah.
they're
Quail egg linguine with fresh orchid petals.
fridge for Halloween.
Okay, it's decorated for Halloween. There's no... Do you see food in this? I don't see any food at all. There's no food in this. There's just a bunch of skulls, little tombstones, and like streamers and spiders and cobwebs. Now, in the crisper seems to be full of chocolate skulls, maybe? I think they're chocolate skulls. Yes. Yeah. So there's like big ones and little ones. That's all they have to eat. Angelina says, I'm too lazy for this. Right? Dude, who has time to do all of this stuff? KO says, I hate people.
They're decorating. They're putting twinkle lights in their fridge.
Ash, what?
Yeah, I don't get the lights either. But up next we have another theme one. I think you guys might recognize. Okay, already we have like a chia head just on a plate in the fridge. That's unsettling. A whole purse. That's a whole purse just on the shelf there. That's a purse. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for this music. Okay, so they do have some food in there. There's like, I don't know, maybe a dozen yogurts. And then we have, I love this succulent planter here. That's so good. I mean, these are great Golden Girls kind of memorabilia. But why is there a purse in the fridge? Tell me why. Okay, so we have a cup holder, or a coaster, just in the fridge. Just, I love the chia head. That's funny to me. I better probably mute that because I don't want to get in trouble. But I thought they were gonna talk over it. They are not. Oh my. Okay, so we got a whole sign, and then another basket with a bowl in it and 2 apples. We have 2 apples, 10 yogurts, and mango cheesecake, and that's it. And we have a sticker on the side. That's good. Okay. The ketchup kind of looks out of place in this. Like, what are you doing with the ketchup? You got the chia head and ketchup and yogurt and Parmesan in a purse. I don't get it. But the Golden Girls theme kind of is funny. Now this next theme freaked me out a little bit, okay? Now some of you might really like this one. No lemons. Yeah, that's right, KO. They don't have 47 lemons, so this is probably their fridge is no good. But this one kind of freaked me out. Some of you may enjoy this theme. If anybody's into Hidden Valley, we're about to get weird, okay? And the plastic chop bin things are back. Dude, vibing hard right now. Now see, this is normal food storage, okay? These are just vegetables that also come in a container that you could just keep them in. You can just buy that bag of broccoli and carrots. You just put that thing just in your fridge. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. I promise. But okay. Hold on. We talked before about why it's not good to open products, you know, that you're not going to use in the next couple days because, like, it makes them, if you remove them from their original container, it makes them go bad faster. How about you pour 3 gallons of ranch into this container that is probably meant to hold, like, lemonade or water or maybe like a fruit infusion or something? The 47 lemons from the previous shot would have been great in this one with some water. No, we have a gallon. We have a gallon of ranch, okay? It's not 3 gallons. I was exaggerating there. I never exaggerate. Fair and accurate reporting on this show. Okay. So now we have our cooler full of ranch. What are we gonna do with it? Well, we need 18 other flavors of ranch first. Let's just fist all of the celery and put it in this open container. Oh, well, there's a lid on it now, at least. These are nice, by the way. These are really nice Tupperwares. These glass ones with I have some of these. They are amazing. Are those? These are curly fries, guys. Just loose in a plastic bin. Curly fries. Like they went to Arby's, they bought like 3 large fry and dumped them into a plastic bin. They're cold, okay? Because if they were warm, they'd be fogging up the fridge. And if the fridge was cold, the glass wouldn't be clear like that. So obviously this is another warm fridge. Meech says, this is all white people nonsense. 1000%. Tess said also 1000%. Yeah, this is white people. This is you. Okay. 100%. It's the only culprits behind this excess of ranch, but let's see what else they do. Loose curly fries have to be the worst thing, right? I mean, they do have radishes and celery. Okay, so these are like frozen, maybe like little mini pizzas, and we're just bare-handing those into a drawer. Look at that diamond on her finger too. You see that? Sheesh. All right. Oh. Hold on, you went too fast there. That looked like just some chicken nuggets. That is just chicken nuggets. Just loose in a bin. Fried food just loose in a plastic bin in the fridge, okay? And we have our display of ranch. And then we need a drawer of ranch too. Who knew there were so many kinds of ranch? That's craziness. KO says loose bagel bites. That's what they are. Yeah, bagel bites. Angelina says just throwing food anywhere, right? Like I mean, bare hands on it, just putting just loose fried food in a plastic bin is not how I would want to eat like a nugget or a curly fry. Not the loose chickies. That's right, Meech. Dude, I don't know what they're doing. She is taking the stickers off of the produce, so, I mean, she's got that going for her, I guess, if we're going to give her a positive. F off with all the ranch, says KO. Yeah, I don't know why the chickens are all cooked and then just loose in the fridge. Okay, and that drawer is just for 4 green peppers. I assume we're dipping those in ranch. I don't wanna get too crazy, but I'm assuming we're dipping those in ranch. That is a lot of Parmesan ranch. See, now we're just repeating stuff, lady. You're just running out of things. No! Oh, no! This is... If your children are watching, I'm sorry. What? So if those things are bagel bites or little frozen pizzas or whatever, those are just raw, just uncooked. Same thing with the fries and the chicken, just cold. Radishes, broccoli in there too. No way, man. There's no way a human being ate that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's fake, and that's the only way that I can keep going, is if I just tell myself that that's not real. Becky says, how is ranch coming out of that, right? There's another aspect I didn't think of. Ranch doesn't flow from a tap. How? Beach says, by God's hand, Rebecca. That is the only explanation, dude, because I didn't even catch that, Becky. Like, how... I want to go back. I want to go back to where the ranch is flowing. Put your children away. If a child is watching this, shame on you, actually. Where's the ranch? Okay, it is. I was looking to see if she did an editing trick to make it appear as though the ranch came out of the thing. Oh no, you know what it is? Okay. Man, Becky, great call here. We blew this case wide open. Because if you look closely at the top here, you see how there's bubbles? There's a lot of bubbles at the top of that, right? Maybe like the top ½ inch is all little tiny bubbles, foam, right? And it wouldn't be like that if it was ranch dressing in there. But if it was a tiny bit of ranch dressing with milk shaken up, it would look like that. So we've solved it. This is actually milk. This is watered down ranch. Mostly milk with a little bit of ranch in it. And she's putting that on food to consume. I hope she doesn't have children. I feel bad for making fun of the 47 lemons now, Angelina says. Right? That lady might not have had this serious mental disorder that this lady has, adding milk to ranch and yeah. That's right, Becky. She put the milk in there to thin it out for the shot. This is cinema for you, you know? Things aren't always as they seem. KO says that makes it way worse. Yeah, 100%. We're just pouring milk onto cold chicken nuggets and French fries, guys. Brap says ranch is life. Brother, I don't think even you are eating ranch like this. I just don't see it. Thinning it out is such a weird move. But I guess to get the shot, to make this weird ranch tap work, you would have to fill it with milk. Okay? So, here, Becky says, Nance, we knew you would chime in for the ranch. I know, dude. I was looking for you. Now, this is just basic produce storage, okay? Everybody has the fridge like this, obviously. You know, you have your wooden container with milk bottles in it where you're just shoving fresh herbs into standing water. Some of these shots, there's no food. There's just no, they're getting lazy with it. There's just no food in these. Rap says I can eat ranch with nothing else. Yeah, but like, it's not watered down with milk, right? Like, do you pour a glass of milk and stir a little ranch in there and just toss it back? Like, is that the thirst quencher? I don't know. I guess I'm not a ranch fan. Not that I like wouldn't eat it. I just don't buy it. So, I mean, but it tastes good. It's great, you know, like so does American cheese, but I probably shouldn't eat it on everything, even though I do. Gotta have a lot of wood baskets. And then here's these glass containers with bamboo wood tops on them for people who are plastic conscious. These can be used safely. That lady in the thumbnail, actually, on the right side of the thumbnail, is showing us how to use oil to prep those things. Was that a birdhouse? Just a whole birdhouse in there? A little teeny tiny pitcher with like a little sprig of lavender in it. These were set up like this only for the pick, and that's it. Like, there's no way that if you close this fridge and come back in the morning that this stuff looks like this. The flowers wouldn't look like that. There's just no way. I will not follow for more fridge scaping. Okay, so here's that video from the thumbnail. This is that girl I was talking about.
One of the pieces of commentary I get the most about fridge-scaping is that my baskets, my wood, bamboo lids are going to mold. I knew when I got these things that you have to be careful with them.
Honestly, the bamboo lids are like the thing is probably the least likely to get mold on it out of all of these things that we're putting in our fridge, but go ahead. I guess people were giving her crap about her bamboo. See, and she's got the whole kit here with the wood platters and the glass cloche that goes over top, you know, for when you make your own penicillin.
To dry your produce before putting it in.
Yes, Meech, that is a glass cloche. She has 2 glass cloches. That is a requirement for fridge scaping because that is where you put your penicillin.
Here, you want to make sure things don't get moldy in here. You just have to be careful. And when you clean them, you want to make sure that you dry them all the way before using them. You definitely have to be more careful with them than you would a plastic container or just an all glass container.
Now, if you've ever put anything in the refrigerator, you'll know that if you open the door, sometimes there'll be a little condensation on the item you pick up. To say that everything will be fine as long as you keep it dry in the refrigerator is crazy. That's just crazy.
I have been very good about
now,
this.
In her defense, though, these bamboo lids are meant for this purpose, so they're fine. But these picture frames and wicker baskets that you're finding at Marshall's, I wouldn't put that in your refrigerator because it will spread bacteria to your food. Meech says this brings up another point. This is so much stuff to clean, right? Yes. And that's what she's talking about is cleaning the containers that she's using. And here's the required amount of dried lavender.
And I've had these things for many, many months now, and I've had 0 problems. However, I want to see if I can make sure it stays that way. And a lot of research, And one of the things that can help the longevity of your wood is food grade mineral oil.
This is an ad, okay? I've already sniffed it out. It's an ad.
This is supposed to help them be resistant to mold. Doing this once a month is meant to help immensely. So let's get down to business. I'm going to take a paper towel or a cloth.
Okay.
Make sure you're using food grade mineral oil.
It's no accident that she's showing the label here. CB in the chat, what's up? Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great night. Hope it was a good weekend for you. We're talking about people who put antiques in their refrigerators.
I'll link this in my bio, but there are so many brands.
The link in bio. I can't. All right, we're done. I can't. It was an ad. I sniffed it out. See, if you can't tell, the way I do these is I watch like the first 5 seconds of a video just to like see what it's about. And then because I want you to see my genuine reaction to these. Yeah, man, this is TikTok is filled with undisclosed ads. We should do a stream about that. CB says, Drew, you're looking cold. It's 70 here tonight. So good. It actually got to 60 degrees here today. I am wearing a t-shirt, but yeah, it is getting cold now. It's going to be like 30s tonight, I think. KO says, I bet lots of people do that in Florida. Yeah, maybe. KO says, talk to me about wood. That's funny. Meech, the consumerism, right? Dude, it's crazy. It's too much. And as I suspected, these are all just ways to sell things to people. So here, this guy has got some instructions that I think might be satire.
Fridgescaping is a really fun new trend. Here's exactly how you do it in 4 easy steps. Step number 1, take everything out of your fridge and put it into a cooler. All your food, all of your drinks, anything that you might use to cook, put it in a cooler with some ice so that it doesn't spoil. Step number 2.
Okay, so you gotta have a cooler with some ice. I thought this was gonna be a joke, but it's actually him just telling us how to do it. Okay. So you get a cooler with some ice. Yes, 60. Heck yeah, dude. For February up here in Ohio, I will take it. So he's telling us right now, you got to get rid of all your stuff that's actually in your fridge because none of that stuff is going to be in these photos, okay?
2, clean out your fridge. You want to clean it from top to bottom, all the shelves.
This is a good tip just in general. Oh, that's great advice. Clean your fridge. Meech says, no, we already established. Step 1 is shame. Yes. Step 1 is find the shame or just completely lose it altogether. Hide your jewelry and things in there. Yes, exactly.
The walls, really everything. You want it to look just like it did when you first got it. Make it look brand new. Step number 3. Get some flowers, some vases, pots, decanters, anything like that you want to put flowers in. You can also build up some decanters with water.
Yeah, get 47 lemons and a half a pound of dried lavender sprigs.
Water and put fruit in there, or cucumbers, lemons, oranges, anything like that you think might taste good. You basically want to make it look like a garden, like it's landscaped, which is where the word comes from, of course. Fridge plus landscaping is fridgescaping. And
fridge landscaping, yeah, we got it.
Step number 4, the last of this is really important. People won't tell you this, but you want to reach around behind the back of the refrigerator and unplug your refrigerator and drag it out into the street.
He said unplug your refrigerator and drag it out to the street. That's funny. I like that. Okay, so Meech says, maybe this is a security hack. Robbers ain't looking in your fridge for the valuables. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, you heard it here. I put the whole jewelry box just in the fridge. It's a totally normal thing and definitely won't harm the wood at all. Sorry, what was I gonna... Hold on a second. Oh, okay, so this is the original one. This is the earliest TikTok I could find that mentioned fridge-scaping, and it is from 2023. Just like a whole, like a mushroom statue in there. Some Chinese food. There's actually food in this one. There's a whole, like a ham, some leftover Chinese. I feel like the Chinese is staged because there's not a stain on that thing. Like not even a little bit of sauce on that stuff. So again, glass bottles and like just a large ceramic egg for no reason. Definitely an ad right here in the middle. And then there's just a brass duck right here. Some more ads and another egg and 2 more teddy bear shaped milk jugs. And then, guys, what is this? Because to me, that looks like sprinkles on a hard-boiled egg. Is this... Am I missing out on something in life? Are people hot gluing confetti sprinkles to hard-boiled eggs? Let me know. Okay, so flowers in there for sure. Okay. See, this one's not that crazy because she actually does have some groceries in here. You definitely have your fruit infusions, like Ange was talking about. Yeah, 8 tiny jars of Nutella. Not just one, like, normal size jar. You have to have 8 miniature ones. Yeah, okay, so this is the origin of the butter awning, okay? This is the origin of the butter awning. So, and that mushroom... Oh, it says the mushroom is chocolate. Okay, all right. I thought it was just a little statue. But yeah, that's funny. Okay, so she actually, most of the things in that are food. Not necessarily food I would eat. A sprinkles covered hard-boiled egg that's just, again, loose in the fridge. Just open air, definitely dried out and gross. But all these things are warm, so keep that in mind. Your warm strawberry milk in the background there. So, and this one I called with increasing intensity. I don't remember why. Oh yeah, okay, so she says the progression of my fridge scaping, and this is just her slowly just devolving mentally over time. KO says, Drew, the Chinese, Japanese culture do some big labor or love things, decorating food. Okay, all right, so decorating, it might be something like that. Okay, I mean, it did look really cool, but just the flavor of rainbow sprinkles and icing on a hard-boiled egg didn't click for me. Maybe I need to try it. Maybe on Friday we need to have a hard-boiled egg with icing and sprinkles on it. Meech says slowly devolving mentally. Yeah, exactly. So I will make the hard-boiled eggs this week. And I'll write that down now. We'll make the hard-boiled eggs and put rainbow sprinkles and icing. And we will consume that live on Friday. So there's a tease for you. Okay, so let's watch this woman descend into madness. Oh my god, we're gonna definitely get claimed if we play that. You can't be playing... Beautiful song, though, by the way. So, this fridge actually looks good to me. Right now. This is actually the proper way to store some of these vegetables. But a lot of glass decanters here. Okay, so she does have the milk in its original container, thank God. Okay, and then now we're kind of progressing. Oh no. You see, now we got picture frames in there. So, alright. See, like, I feel like sometimes she's sticking to it and other times she's not. So maybe it is that she's just setting this up for the video and then taking it down. That's the only explanation. I mean, look at this. That's crazy. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's at least 6 LED candles in the refrigerator in this shot. Why? And then the same carrots in this clay jar that are just never getting eaten. The carrots are in almost every shot. Here they are a month later. They're still the same carrots and they're going slowly bad. She had to cut all the tops off the carrots because they turned brown and wilted. KO says, I would like pictures of fridges past, right? You get the fridge with the screen on it and you can play your videos of your fridge on your fridge. See, so now she's fully, she just has an actual, like, wooden box with a glass front in there. I don't know, with like a cast iron thing inside of it. There's a little statue, grandma statue with cat ears here, or a bow tie on. Yeah, just some more milk in progressively weirder containers, and some just Halloween decorations, because why would you keep food in there? Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I don't know what that's for. Okay. So, this, this is a really funny satire that I thought was great, poking fun at these folks.
What up to all my autumnal bitches? Fall's here and it's time to raise up my living space with some...
This girl already, like, I saw just this and I was like, nah, I already know. She's hilarious. I don't know if you peeped it in the thumbnail, but...
my autumnal bitches.
You see her? You see... I love the extra fake set of fake lashes on her left eyebrow.
Fall's here and it's time to raise up my living space with some weird decor choices. Get ready with me.
Yep, got the fingernails on the bag. You got to do the fingernails. Perfect. Got the milk out. Put that where it goes. Yep. All right. Rack of ribs. right in the suitcase. Stick that on the shelf. Perfect. We got some applesauce. Oh no. Not with the finger. Oh my god. Oh no. She just got her nails right in there too, dude. That is commitment. And that's where that goes. With 1 egg each. Goodbye, applesauce. And she's got 3 pine cones in here for no reason. Some eggs and cantaloupe, and then just like 9 pumpkins. That was great. She did a great job. Now, all is not lost. Some of these people actually are aware of how gross they're being, so I guess they're kind of becoming self-aware here. But this one is for the guys. Don't ruin your relationship, okay?
Recently, my wife has taken to fridge-scaping. She started decorating our fridge and was getting really on my nerves. For example, she put flowers in the fridge, in vases. She put all of our food in fancy baskets.
Okay, number one, flowers in the fridge, fine.
Jars and similar things. I didn't care at first, because I don't have to use...
The baskets are weird, okay? The baskets are just mold and bacteria magnets.
The fridge much. I don't cook a lot, but she's getting too meticulous with it and adding too much decor. She gets upset when I get something from the fridge and don't put things back perfectly. She takes it.
See, this is what we were talking about before. You can't use this as an actual fridge and expect it to stay looking nice. Like Meech said, if you spend all the time doing this, now you're the fridge dispenser. You have to set it all back up because nobody else is going to play your little silly Instagram, TikTok games. Meech says, pine cones in a fridge is a different level of unhinged. Yeah, I don't know what that's in there for. And it's not like, oh, it's in there for like the scent or whatever, because those were painted white. I don't know if they were even real pine cones. Meech says, yeah, no one is going to put things back the way you want, right? So that's kind of what this couple is going through.
Slight and acts like I've done something to deliberately hurt her when I haven't. I just find it unnecessary to maintain such an organized fridge.
Hold on. So when he puts something away and it's not the correct way, fellas, okay, we don't know the correct way, right? I don't know. But guaranteed you're gonna make your lady mad if you do this. But she actually is chastising
put things back perfectly. She takes it as a personal slight and acts like I've done something to deliberately hurt her when I haven't.
He is not trying to hurt you. He is trying to use the refrigerator for what the refrigerator is for. Meech, yeah.
And I just find it unnecessary to maintain such an organized fridge. Last weekend, she confronted me after I grabbed leftovers.
Confronted me!
Disarray.
How dare you eat leftovers, you garbage human? What are you using the fridge for?
I also talked to my son about it, and he finds it annoying, which I told her. She didn't argue.
Well, I mean, yeah, definitely are not going to get kids to play this game at all.
Back after that, she's removed all decor from the fridge, which I have to admit has been relieving. But she's also been acting very distant toward me and just hasn't been herself and has been weird intimacy-wise.
Oh, here we go. What? The fridge is fun. Hold on a second. So, as soon as he called her out on the fridge, it's now a problem in their relationship. Okay? This, number one, we have an issue where, why are we confronting someone over a refrigerator aesthetic? Number two, why are we having relationship problems over this? I don't know. I feel like if you can't talk to your wife about this and you have to ask a podcast, that's a problem that you can't communicate. But also, you know, maybe this is like hoarding. Maybe it's like a symptom of a greater issue, you know? Who knows?
Oh, here we go. A fridge is functional. It's to keep it cold. Right. You could decorate the outside. Put magnets, tape a flower on the outside. Buy some flower 100%. Magnets. But the inside is for food.
Yeah, I'm with you. The inside is for food. Decorate the outside. Exactly. What's more scary is these people make adult decisions and vote. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the biggest problem is that the influencers aren't operating like this. They aren't living their life like this. They're just doing it for the video to sell you whatever dumb yogurt sponsor they have, okay? They're not doing this all day, every day. And these are the kind of things that can come when you mislead people intentionally on video. And so when dummies see this video and they're like, oh, well, this is how everyone is supposed to have their fridge now. They don't see the fact that you just did that for a video and your fridge is normal. They're not making a video that says, this is what my fridge looks like most of the time when I'm not trying to sell crap to 12-year-olds on TikTok. It's disingenuous and just blatant overconsumption and consumerism, like a lot of the things that we've looked at on this stream. CB says, I keep my fridge organized, but this is too much. Yeah, absolutely. Keep the fridge organized, clean, 100%. This is crazy. Don't put baskets in the fridge. Also scary, people who put ketchup on steak make adult decisions and vote. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know if you're eating a steak if you need to put ketchup on it. That's just me, though. Meech says, CB, I was just typing that. Nance, I agree with you. Not nearly as messed up as these people, for sure. There's the slippers lady, that was satire, but but yes, yeah, definitely. These people have some sort of a disorder, and I'm not a professional in that way, but there is hope because some people are kind of aware of how gross it is. Okay. Keep cross-contamination in mind when you're putting your Halloween disco light display together in your fridge. Again, like, she had dry ice sitting there with a little blower to make it move, to get that shot. Okay? See how the dry ice, it's just like spilling out of the fridge and then it's coming out of the little container. Like, she spent a lot of time to get these shots. But they are definitely not leaving their fridge like this all the time. So test for lead in your weird brass candelabra you put in the fridge. Use food-safe containers. I think that goes without saying. I hope it goes without saying. Meech says, slipper eggs, that's a good idea. If I opened my fridge to grab an egg and there was a photo of my grandmother, I don't think I would take that well. Yeah, me either. This is all so strange. And all the cloches and just, what are we doing? Don't block the air vents. This is the other thing, is when they're putting, I don't know if I played the one, but there's several that have, like, decorative contact paper on the edges. And it's like, if there can't be airflow in your refrigerator, it's not going to work as a refrigerator. So all this is for nothing. So if they're able to put that up, it's definitely not even plugged in. They're just filming a refrigerator. KO says, and money's how much in dry ice? Yeah, dry ice is not a cheap thing. You can't just buy it at the store, usually. Just use common sense, you'll be fine. Huh? Just use common sense, you'll be fine? Ma'am! Are you looking around? No one is using common sense. They're putting baskets and wood in the fridge. 40-pound flower vases full of milk. What are we doing? What are we doing this for? Nobody eating is that celery out of the pottery, Meech says. Yeah, exactly. This is decoration, and that is it. Like, there's no reason to have this. KO says it's a shelf at that point with a door. Meech says common sense left the chat a long time ago. Yeah, exactly, dude. I don't get it. I don't know what we're doing. But you know, if you know somebody who's fridge-scaping, talk to them, you know? Give them a call. Ask them out, you know? Take them out someplace outside of their house. Because, something's going on. And, it's not healthy. Mentally, you know? And physically, it's not healthy, I guess, biologically, to store your food in these ways. Now, there are certain things with different vegetables. There's different ways to store them in the fridge. I will give them that. Putting everything in a plastic container and sealing it up is not how every vegetable should be treated. Not every vegetable even needs to go in the fridge. But don't come here for that information, because we clearly don't have it. Meech says fridgervention. That's better than Fridgerton. I like that a lot. Fridgervention. Yes, we need to do a fridgervention. If you're putting 18th century brass picture frames in your refrigerator to post on TikTok, you know, call a friend. I don't know. I don't know how to help these people. There's got to be some way. But hey, that's all I got for you today. Appreciate you guys hanging out on the extras. We'll be back again on Friday to do this again. I got another crazy topic for you, and I will make hard-boiled eggs with icing and rainbow sprinkles on them. I don't know exactly how she was able to achieve that like perfect swirl. So I'm gonna do some research into icing sprinkle eggs, and I'll get those made so that we can try them live on Friday. So thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. Meech says if you're going to TikTok to see what things need to be in the fridge, that's just Darwinism at work. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, just let them go. If you're gonna ask Chat GPT, you deserve whatever answer you get. Becky, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. KO, Meech, Tess, CB, everybody, Angelina, Black Magic, Negative Nancy. I appreciate y'all hanging out, and I will see you on Friday. Peace.
We're considered a hazardous building.
AKA Peter Griffin.